Hello everyone, my name is Ben from Goldward Research Labs, and in this video I want to talk about the section element. So it is typically the second element from the top, and that is because it is very important to set up your model structure. So what is it actually? Well, we've already seen in some previous videos that your model is made up of pages. So a page is a place where the model navigates to, and inside of that page you can have some content. Normally, for normal pages, these require they must belong to a section. So a section is essentially one hierarchy level above a page. So if you drag in a section object like this one, you give it a good name. In this case, I would turn this into the model setup section. And what I'm doing is with this page, the welcome page, I say you gonna be part of the setup section. And let's have a look of what that actually means in the model. So the model automatically navigates to my welcome page, but down here it gives me a view of my section. So model setup is currently the only section in this model, and as part of that section there's only one page, the welcome page. But now you're very flexible because you can have as many sections, which is the hierarchy level 1 essentially, and each section can have as many pages as you want. So for example, let's say the first section is the setup section, as I've said. Let's create a second section, the results section, which we name results, and then we also create a page that links to that results page, like that. So I've created another section, results, I call it results, and I've created a new page, page results, which is a normal page, and I'm saying please be part of the section results. So this page now lives under my results section. What I also do is the presentation of my results page, I'll just drag that away from the origin, obviously, to some other place. And if we run the model now, we will see how our second page, how our second section kicks in. So we have still our first section, model setup, with the welcome page, but now we have a second section next to it, results. And if I click on results, it takes me to the first page of that section, which is my results page with the title My Results, like this. And I have a second rider here. So what you can then do is you can actually have several pages per section. So we could have a results page and another results page, page results 1. So again, I'm saying you also be part of the results section, and I call this my further results. And if I start the model now, I'm still, by default, it navigates to model setup. But if I go to results, I can now actually see two things here. This is the first, my results page, and then I can also go to my further results. So in AnyLogic on main, what I had to do is, because I just copy and pasted page results into page results 1, I had to go to this show presentation button and click it. That actually created another presentation object for me, and then I dragged that to a different place, like here. And remember, what I typically recommend is you put the icon of a page into the top right corner of its presentation, just to keep tabs on where things are. And so now those two pages here belong to my section results. This one page here belongs to my section setup, and I can create further sections. So I've created a third section, section next steps, called it next steps. And for it, I've created another page, page next steps, a normal page that belongs to that section next steps. If I run the model now, we will see 3 sections. The first section has one page to it, the welcome page. The second section has 2 pages to it, and the third section has, again, only one page, the next steps page. Okay, so this more complex setup now helps us understand what the second thing in the settings properties is. The title, obviously, the first thing is what is displayed here at the top, here at the bottom navigation. This is the title of the individual section. Now the second thing is the position of the section in the bottom navigation. So that is the relative position, at which position relative to other sections will this be shown in the bottom navigation. So what I set by default is my welcome section. I want to show that leftmost, and that's what we see. It's shown on the left. I want the results in the center and the next steps on the right. But you can play with that and you can mix things up, make this leftmost, make the results rightmost, and make the setup center, or the other two options, left of center and right of center, if you have 5 sections. So when you run the model now, you see how these sections are swapped in their relative positions to each other. So to summarize, the section is a level of hierarchy, the highest hierarchy level that you have in the model. And what you do is you assign normal pages to individual sections. So sections are the navigation elements at the bottom. Each section can have at least one or several pages. It can be up to, well, as many as you want until this space is filled up. But typically you don't want to have more than 3 to 4 pages per section. And you also don't want to have more than 3 or 4 sections. Otherwise your model will probably not be intuitive anymore, not be easy to use. So have a look at good apps that you like, and you will recognize this 2-level hierarchy structure, where the section is the higher level hierarchy shown here in the bottom navigation, and pages are the sub-hierarchy. Each section can have several pages. All right, I hope that was helpful. Thanks a lot.